And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, these little nuances like the pump fake, developing aspects of Wiggins' expanding game.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Wiggins.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Irving. And so it's the Golden State Warriors rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. And Kenny, Steph Curry, the son of two tremendous athletes who really set a high standard.
Steph wears his father's jersey. You didn't know? You know that, right?
Yeah, number 30.
Yep, you know us. Well, number 30, right?
Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, you're good, man. But Dell hit over 40%. That guy was a shooter as well. 40% of his threes for over 16 years.
And Steph's mom was a great volleyball player. Word is she finds him every time he goes over a certain amount of turnovers in a game. Wow. That's a different thing for sure.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm glad nobody ever did that to you, big fella.
I didn't turn it over.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Irving. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets' 5. High post try. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Pass to Wiggins. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Harris. And there's the pass to Dinwiddie. Over Pascal. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Dinwiddie with the steal. Lobs it up for Jordan. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Boy, I like that Jordan doesn't force anything. He just kind of lets the offense come to him, picking his spots well.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 8 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Irving. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, what a strong finisher Wiggins is. Try to get physical with him, and he powers right through you.
The Warriors have made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 27 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Take a break.
Yeah, he sure
Two
is,
shots.
and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. To the paint. And the dunk by Jordan.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Looking to get it going. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Going rack to rack. You see the athleticism of Wiggins, but also the tremendous effort to get down the court like that.
Curry against Irving. The 3 from KD. They get it back, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Wiseman dishes to Curry. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They get it again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
First one falls for him. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Golden State. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the two best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the two best teams play for it all.
Lee's checked in for Eric Pascal. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And here's KD for three. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shot from the top of the key, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that
shots.
foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you
Elbow.
don't give a chance for
2.
the and one.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
That free throw, no good. Landry Shamit's checked in for the Nets. He hits the second from the line. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside Curry. And it's Oubre off the drive. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Passes it to Wiseman. Down low. No good from Lee.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
A nice shot by KD.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
It's Curry outside, and it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They double-team KD. Shamet, the three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Curry, good.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Now Shamet. Pass to Dinwiddie.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And it's sent back by KD. And the foul on Joe Harris. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Jared Allen's checked in for the Nets. Karis LeVert comes in for Joe Harris. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Outside Curry. Wide open look, and he hits the jump shot. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And then for Golden State, Chris, he's checked in for Oubre. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Lee.
One shot.
What a family of shooters the Currys are. Dell, Seth, Steph, they can all shoot the lights out, but if they have a family three-point contest, I think I'd have to go with this man here. I think I'm going with Steph.
Dinwiddie finds Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. He's got 6, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chris has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Wanamaker. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Chris with the bounce pass. The 3, and Wanamaker gets it to go. Wanamaker's got 10.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said, it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Here's Wanamaker. LeVert defending. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Allen left side. The pass to LeVert. It's tipped. They get it back.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And the Nets making a change here. Luwawu's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Poole's checked in. Allen, no good on the free throw. Golden State's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's LeVert. D right on him. LeVert's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. Passes it to Looney. Here's Wanamaker. 12 points for him. 6 to shoot. Chris passing to Poole. No good from outside. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop, and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
LeVert inside the line. They get the rebound. 2 points. That one goes. Allen's got 5.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Bazemore misses. And the Nets with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Allen kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Lobbed up there for Allen. An even 3-on-3 break. Bazemore misses. And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Luwawu. 1:22 left to play in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
He's off on the first. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Warriors, Eric Pascal comes in for Chris, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Good on the second free throw. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Wanamaker. 12 points for him. To the middle. Out left to the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And here's a look at some numbers for Wanamaker. Some last season stats for him. He was around 7 points a game last year. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
LeVert. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. He gets it in there.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Pass to Poole. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Wanamaker the pass to Wiggins. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 12. Excellent D there from Allen. Outside Irving. No good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth, we've got Eric Paschal. He's out there with Wiggins, and it's Wanamaker in at the one. It's good from long range.
Irving knocking down that three. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Here's Wanamaker to the inside. It's stolen by Green. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Wanamaker.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The three. And that one is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Inside, stolen away. And here's the break. Here's Poole. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. Lobbed up there for Green. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Wiggins. The rebound by the Nets. Luwawu, the pass to Karuch. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball, and we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Green, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Irving. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Now here's Wiggins. Defense right on him. Count that one.
Scoring barrage from Wiggins. Aggressive, focus. No one's been able to hold him down all night.
Johnson with it. There's the pass to Karuch. To the inside, Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's a
tournament
tough one, isn't it?
for the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
And he makes the first.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding. Goodness.
Mercy, mercy me. Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Jordan kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his fifth foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
The Warriors making a switch here. Weissman's checked in. Johnson, the pass to Jordan. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Jordan's got 11 in the second half.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Johnson outside. Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lee kicks to Wiggins. Releases. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Shamet missing.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on him.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
Pass to Karuch. Johnson against Lee. Over to the wing. Here's Luwawu. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops in for Mannion. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League. which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Golden State moving it around. Right side, Lee. Pass to Mannion. The dish to Wiseman. Here's Mannion. He's guarded by Johnson. And again, no good by Golden State. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Shamet kicks to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Here's the 3. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight over Johnson. The rebound by the Nets. Luwawu's got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson goes in. Karuch passes to Johnson. No good on that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Lob pass to Oubre. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And it's Shamet missing.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And a wide open look for Lee. Sinks the triple. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Boy, I tell you what, you got major bounce, but the long arms of Wiggins gives him an extra advantage converting at the rack.
Here's Luwawu. Great D that time from Oubre.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way.
Oh, what a finish!
My goodness.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Pass to Shamet. Here's Karuch. Makes it off the glass.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
The Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Wiggins outside. Misses the 3. Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Karuch. It's blocked. Oubre outside. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the pass to Shamet. 18 feet out. Wiseman with the rebound.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Now here's Mannion. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And, Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Golden State also making a change. Chris, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's tipped. Passes it to Mannion. And the Warriors miss again. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. It's deflected. Here's Oubre. Banked in off the glass. Oubre's got 6 in the quarter.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Pass to Green. Over Chris. And that one goes long.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Mannion the pass to Oubre. Johnson over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. First free throw is good, and the Warriors making a change here. Mulder's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Mannion. Oubre outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Mulder. Down low, knocks it loose. Now the pass to Luavu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
And the first one drops. Looney's checked in for Oubre. So he gets them both. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and On the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against Brooklyn.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for James Wiseman.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Hey, Jordan!
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mulder. Passes to Mannion. Lets it go from the wing, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Mulder. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.